Good morning, North Attleboro High School. I'm Mrs. Scorpio.
And I'm Mr. Kinney. Welcome to the first ever teacher edition of the Rocket Report. Thanks for joining us on this fantastic Friday. Hey, Mrs. Scorpio, do you like dog movies?
Well, I did as a kid. La Para won this year's Palm Dog Award at the Cannes Film Festival, taking the top canine prize Friday ahead of the festival's official award ceremony. The beachfront event drew journalists, dog lovers, and plenty of barking pups, with gourmet treats served to the four-legged guests and local stand-in pooches accepting awards for their famous counterparts. The film follows a solitary woman in her bond with an abandoned puppy named Yuri. Accepting the coveted dog collar, director Domingo Sotomayor said that two dogs who played as Yuri as a puppy and adult were both rescues and untrained. Both dogs were the heart of the film, so I'm very happy with the prize, she said.
Nothing will ever beat Air Bud. That's the GOAT of dog movies. And a little fun fact for you, it's also what they used to call me in high school. Anyways, I still think La Para should get a round of applause. Now, over to sports.
Knicks have booked their first appearance in the NBA Finals since 1999, where they wait to meet the winner of the Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs. The World Cup kicks off soon, so avoid Route 1. No one really cares about the Red Sox. Today at North, there are no games as it is junior and senior prom. That is all for sports, and now time to look at the weather.
Good morning. It's looking to be a mildly damp start to the weekend, with chances of light rain increasing as Friday goes on. The rain will develop steadily overnight and continue into Saturday as temperatures fall into the upper 40s. Sunday is looking to be cloudy with warmer temperatures as the storm clears out. That's all for the weather. Now over to hot takes.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mrs. Violet.
And I'm Mr. Couture.
And we are going to be talking about the best state, Vermont.
With something we're kind of experts in, being both from Vermont. So whenever they bring us onto the Rocket Report, they ask us to talk about one thing. So we decided to rank all the New England states here today, Ms. Violet. Why don't we get right into it? With the most Vermont state in New England, Vermont.
Of course, Vermont is number one. It's the elite state out of all six, or six, we'll say for now. When you think about Vermont, what do you think of? You think of leaf peeping. You think of maple syrup. You think of the greatest lake of all, Lake Champlain.
Also, farm-to-table food and sustainable living, rugged individualism. It just doesn't get any better than that.
Individualism.
When you don't just buy oil, you cut your own wood. You get to take pride in that, too. But that being said, let's look at number 2 on the list. Maine. We both agree on this one, too. What do you love about Maine?
I love that Maine has mountains and ocean. It's not trying to be anything but what it is, which is itself. And it's pretty incredible to go on vacations to.
When I think of Maine, I don't think about that part near the ocean. That's basically just glorified Cape Cod. I'm thinking away from the highway, back where, the place where you could like go for a few months and nobody will find you. Yeah. That part of Maine, where the mosquitoes and the trees are just as high. That's what I love about Maine.
Mr. Couture likes this because he essentially grew up in Canada. So when he's talking about the attributes of Vermont he likes, it is that rugged individualism. It is being able to hide and be secluded and make his own maple syrup, milk his own cows, that type of thing.
What am I hiding from? All right, number 3 on the list. We actually disagree here. Go ahead.
I'm going with Rhode Island. This is why. Home to Providence College. Don't you put your thumb down at me, sir. Home to Providence College, number 1. The ocean, beautiful. Loves it.
It ain't that. The highest point of Rhode Island, do you know what the highest point is?
I don't care.
Jeremoth Hill. Elevation 700 feet. That's pathetic. That's an ant hill.
I'm not going to Rhode Island for mountain mountains. I'm going for the ocean.
You're a Flatlander.
I'm going for peace.
I said it. You're a Flatlander. Oh, that. You don't say that in Vermont. My number
This
3
marks the day that Mr. Kuchar is dead to me.
is New Hampshire. It's literally Vermont. I know you're all insecure about New Hampshire. You crap on it and all, but it's like the upside down version of
reading from the
Vermont.
script.
Okay, I have bullet points. Okay.
Rehearse this.
We have the Green Mountains in Vermont. They have the White Mountains. I mean, it's our sister state after all.
It doesn't matter. Like any good sibling rivalry, you'll never admit publicly that you like the other one. You're talking like a person that didn't grow up.
New Hampshire is 2
Compete for
different states.
attention
Though.
with your siblings.
Well, I'm number 6 of my siblings. That's the Vermont way. I'm thinking Plymouth and North. So if you go past Plymouth, that's Vermont. If you think about like Concord and South, that's ugliness. That's trashy.
If you want mountains, you go to Vermont. If you want the ocean, you go to Rhode Island or Maine.
Okay.
End of story.
That's fair. I'll give you that. All right. Number 4 on the list. We do agree on this one. Massachusetts. I mean, it's okay. I think about the Berkshires as being the better part of the state, so you basically are not even in Massachusetts anymore. It's kind of like South Vermont, if you want to think about it that way, but that's what I think of.
I think of Massachusetts, it's home now. And I like Massachusetts, so don't take number 4 as like me hating on Massachusetts. To me, this is like ranking ice cream flavors. I'm never going to say no to really any of the New England states, but there are ones that are better.
Yeah, fair. Number 5 on the list, we kind of flip-flopped a little bit. I have Rhode Island. She has New
I have
Hampshire.
New Hampshire begrudgingly.
And I think that... I think there's another state, but I don't think anything else made our standard. No, nothing else made the list.
There's 5
That's
New
it.
England states, so just to review, Vermont's the best. Number 2 is Maine, of course. Number 3 is Rhode Island. It's Rhode Island. Number 4 is Massachusetts. And number 5 is New Hampshire. There's no other states that make the cut. I think we've gone over time. Is that correct? So should we not move on to our next slide?
Oh, we're good. All right.
Oh.
Next up.
Keep it rolling.
What's the most Vermont breakfast? We shouldn't have to say this, but obviously with maple syrup. All right. So
Real
number
maple
1
syrup.
on the maple breakfast list. Go for it.
Okay, I'm saying waffles. This is why. They're crispy. There's little divots to gather the maple syrup, because really all you're doing when you're eating breakfast is you're gathering locations to ingest maple syrup. So waffles is going to be the best mechanism for eating as much maple syrup as possible.
That's cute that they have all those little pockets to
Yeah.
hold the maple syrup.
Yeah.
I like to soak it in. I like to
Sure.
have a French toast umami type of flavor here. It soaks in.
It's
it
too
has
soggy
everything.
for me. It's too soggy.
It depends how you cook it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know what? I skipped. It's not French toast. It's Canadian bacon. I got to go back to my French-Canadian roots here. Canadian bacon is kind of like
Canada.
bacon, less fatty though. It's part of a lean part of the pig.
Okay.
Delicious. It tastes like deli ham, but it's literally a cut of meat, so it's not as unhealthy. So that's Canadian bacon. And then obviously French toast. I already mentioned that. What about for you?
Number 2 on my list is pancakes. Again, you're really looking for the mechanism to consume as much maple syrup as possible. And with pancakes, you get that nice crispy, crust. So good.
I don't know. It's just kind of, it's mid compared to. If you compare it with French toast, who doesn't feel classy with their café and their pain au français? It's the way to do it. Anyway, that being said, I already mentioned it. Coffee.
Yeah.
Underrated thing to put maple syrup in. You can put in your sugar packets, but oh my God, if you haven't tried maple syrup in your coffee, you are missing out. Just a little tablespoon will do you.
You're looking for the natural sweetness of maple syrup. It's adding a nice complexity of flavor, which really complements the flavor of the coffee. That's compliments with an E, everybody. Look it up.
Nerd. All right. Next up, I have my lower
Can you
echelon
believe what this
foods.
Canadian is saying to me right now?
Lower echelon foods here. I got waffles and then pancakes. Those are kind of equal for me.
All right. I'm going to round it out with coffee and ham because, why not? It's not as fatty as bacon.
My last one, this is also a hot take. Eggs with maple syrup. It's weird. I get it. But if you poach them in it, you actually boil a pint of syrup, and it's almost like you fry them in. You crack the egg, throw it inside, and it's like a fry-o-later, but sweet. Don't diss it till you try it. French-Canadian thing. Every Easter. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not being held here. Yes, you will. All right. All right. Well, thank you very much as a fellow Vermonter. Always a pleasure to work with
always
you.
a pleasure to talk about the great state of Vermont.
And New Hampshire. All right. I think we're going to throw it back over to Mr. Kinney and Miss Scorpio.
And
And now it's time for the morning announcements. Today is Friday, May 29th, and it is day 4. The order of the periods is 4, 5, flex 6, 7, 1. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today for lunch, turkey medallions.
I love me some turkey medallions. The Rocker Report is seeking feedback on how to improve the show for next year. We'd love to hear your ideas. Please do us a favor by filling out the quick survey posted in all class Google Classrooms. We've only had a few responses so far, so please help us put more of what you want on the show. Thanks.
The gender wage gap is a big problem all across the U.S. In Massachusetts, women earn about 20% less than men working the same job. This makes it hard for many women to support themselves and their families.
If you want to help, you can scan this QR code and fill out a form to support the concept for a policy that could help lower the pay gap. This policy would force companies to show exactly what they pay their employees for every role and would help job seekers find a job that can actually support them. If you have any questions or if you're looking for the QR code, read the details on the form or contact Dawson V, Tim P, Gabe M, or Zach G.
And now, a message from Active Minds.
Today is Mental Health
Let video
Awareness
play
Month.
for
Taking
40
care of your
seconds.
mind is just as important as taking care of your body.
Your mental health matters, and that's why we have Sunshine Therapy.
Reading can be a good way to refresh your mind during the summer and take your mind off of school.
Students and staff are both encouraged to come to the Media Center to visit our lending library to take and leave a book.
Take a step in our book.
Staff work hard all year, and summer break is a perfect time for them to reset, recharge, and do the things that bring them joy.
We're promoting positive mental health over the summer for staff with this raffle.
Come take a chance.
Seniors, today is your final exams. Your final exams are periods 4 and 5. Seniors, reminder, Chromebook collection will be held in the lobby through June 1st from 8:15 to 10 a.m. Once you no longer need the device and charger, you may turn it in at the return station in the lobby. Be sure to remove any stickers. If you do not turn in the charger, you will need to pay $20 to cover the cost to avoid being added to the obligation list.
Hi, everyone. The last event of the year, Get Big Ready Day, is happening on June 9th, 2026. And we're looking for students who are willing to be a tour guide for the 8th grade homerooms that are coming to tour the school and also host a breakout room with them when you are done touring. If you're interested, please fill out the form that was recently sent to you in a classroom announcement. The deadline to submit the form is June 1st.
Any student taking AP Calculus AB or AP Calculus BC next year should log into the AP Calculus AB BC Summer 2026 Google Classroom to complete the summer work. The Google Classroom code for this classroom is E6EJ6YMS. Got that? Please see Mrs. Marcotte in room 125 if you have any questions.
That's all for today's announcements. Be safe at prom and go Big Red.